guys, my name is Jennifer. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I run a travel blog called Where To Now Jenny. It's always linked in the description box below if you want to check it out. I talk about travel tips, packing organization, that sort of thing. And if you like videos like that, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. And let's get into the video. Alright, so for today's video, it's going to be a little different. Fun fact about me, I mentioned once on Instagram that I have a degree in history, but I also have a degree in interior design, and that is sort of my passion secondary to travel. So if you look around the room, you can tell I'm a little bit crafty. This is, in this room where I film in is my craft room, and I spend a lot of time in here. If you're like me and you've been on a few cruises, then you probably have a collection of these cruise cards. I had them in a drawer, and I really wanted a way to display them because they remind me of a time where I was spending time with family and having a great time, and I wanted those memories displayed. So this video is going to be the craft that I created to display my cruise cards. And if you want to see how it went, then just keep watching. So the first thing you're going to need for this craft is a Shadowbox frame. I have this one. It was from Target in the, oh sorry, there's a glare. It was in the dollar spot at Target during the wedding season back in June, and it was only $5. It's meant for a guest book, and it came with, you'll probably hear them, these little like wooden hearts that slide around. The reason I got it is because it already has a slit cut in the top. You can kind of see it right there. And I thought it would be good because I could just slide the cards in there. But as you can see, the cards don't fit. So I'm gonna have to make that a little bigger, but you can readily find Shadowbox frames at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's, those kind of places, and it'd probably be easy enough just to cut the slit yourself. You just need probably like a drill or a router or something. So that's the first thing you're gonna need. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is take this stuff off here and get these hearts out so I can take some measurements. Okay guys, as you saw from the footage before, that was a major crafting fail. The backs of those Shadowbox frames I bought at Target does not come off, so there's no way to get into it, so there's no way to decorate the inside, which is sort of the point of what I'm doing. So I ran to Hobby Lobby and got a Shadowbox frame. Sorry, there's a lot of glare, but I got this Shadowbox frame at Hobby Lobby. They were half off when I got it. I'm not gonna lie, I filmed that footage of me with the Target Shadowbox frame back in the summer of last year. So it is now January. Have you ever seen that picture online? Usually goes around Facebook, makes its rounds. It says, I think buying craft supplies and actually using craft supplies are two separate hobbies. That sums me up almost to a T. So let's get started with this Shadowbox. Start making a place to put our cruise cards. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is take the back off of the Shadowbox frame and measure it just to make sure that it actually is 8 by 10. So I make sure that I print out the correct size picture for the back. Okay, the picture is 8 by 10, so the next thing I'm gonna do is look on my computer and find one of my favorite cruising photos and print it out. You could also send it over to like Walgreens or CVS to print it out if you didn't have a printer that was decent enough. Mine's gonna be decent enough, so let's see what we got. So what I'm doing now is I've narrowed it down to 2 pictures. And I'm either going to go with this picture of the Norwegian Escape that I took last year. Actually, it's 2019 now, so I took that picture of the Norwegian Escape in 2017. This picture is from last year that I took when we were on our Mediterranean cruise at a bullfighting ring in Spain. But as you can see, the colors are really saturated. Like this is a really bright red, and then the sky is really blue. And if you look around, most of the artwork on my wall is pretty muted. So I'm gonna try to mute the colors in this picture to see if I like it better. So I let my Photoshop subscription lapse, so I am using Intensify for the Mac, and all I've done is I picked one of the black and white filters, and then I turned it down a little to let some of the color come through. So I'm pretty happy with that, and now let's print it. Okay, so the picture is out. I have put a few little dabs of double stick tape on it, and now I'm going to stick it to the back of the frame. So you could stop right here. You have your picture in the back, and then you have the frame. You could put your cruise cards in here and then start filling them up when you lay it flat to put them in, and then close it up and then stand it up so they don't all fall out. But I'm gonna jazz it up a little bit with some vinyl on the front. So like I said in the beginning, this project for me is all about remembering our trips and the fun we had and the memories that we shared together as a family. So I have chosen a quote to go on the front of the frame that I'm going to cut out of vinyl. The quote says, "The best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way." So I think that's perfect for my project, and I have sized it on my silhouette for a little smaller than the glass in the front of the frame. So I have a little bit of leeway around the edges. So I am going to cut this out of vinyl, and then we'll get it stuck on the frame. I guess before I do that, I have to pick a color of vinyl. Thinking white. Yeah, let's go with white. And let's get the cutting mat out, the big one. So if you're wondering what size I'm making it, I'm printing it out 6 by 8, so I have like a 1-inch border all the way around. So let's send this to the silhouette. Okay, so it is out of the machine. The cut looks okay. Now I'm gonna weed it so I can stick it onto our frame. I think the universe is working against me on this project. This is not white vinyl, it's clear. So gotta cut it again. Okay, so I ended up having to print it again, or cut it again, because the other one wouldn't stick and then things started coming up. It was a bad scene. So I've cut it again, and this time I've cut the edges of the transfer tape much closer so I can see where the edges are. So let's try this again. Okay, so there's the vinyl on the front of the glass. So I'll take the back off, put my cruise cards in, and I'll be done. And there we go, all done. Now I'm gonna hang it, find a place to hang it, and I'll always remember all of our trips and all of the great memories that we've made. Okay, so that is all the steps, and here is my finished project. So I can easily take the back off, add more cruise cards as we go places. I can even change the picture in the back, but I really love how it turned out. So I'm gonna find a place in this room to hang it, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.